The next, I'm going to read a poem from Hypotenuse by Mac Crary, and Mac Crary was at that reading too. That's the Mac referenced in the On the House poem. And Mac was a very interesting man, and he is deaf, but not deaf from birth, but he's deaf. And so when he reads his poems, you had no idea he was deaf because he wasn't tone deaf. And so here's a poem that he wrote called Addicted to Rhyme. And who knows, maybe he read this one that night at On the House. Addicted to Rhyme. Lost my job in a library for kissing a girl from Milan, Italy. I fudged my diploma and became a chef because I got complaints about being deaf. I used to run errands for a nuclear bore who taught me a thing or two about men of war. Police took a look in my sorry head and asked the doctor, "Do you think he's committed a crime?" Doctor said, "Maybe not, but he's suspiciously addicted to rhyme. Was it Floyd Peterson who taught me to fight? It doesn't make a damn if you're black or white. A person is only as good as their soul. Oh, don't pester me with sappy old rock and roll. I know that religion is full of high times, but I'm bound for hell because I'm addicted to rhyme. I used to type for a feminist troupe, got so I hated my alphabet soup. They were sweeter than smart. We made love all the time, but that ain't compared to a half-decent rhyme. I'm done smoking weed. I've never shot up, but my life be broken. My life is shot up. I've thrown it away on my addiction to rhyme. And if you listen to this poem a few more times, you can see that there's a lot there. And there's a lot in Mac Crary's work, and I'm going to visit him later at a later date here in the Chapel of Poetry. I'm going to read a poem from, I'm going to butcher the name, Omar Khayyam. And the book is Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. And look at it, he's from the 12th century. Let's see something here. Number 52. A moment guessed, then back behind the fold, immersed of darkness round the drama rolled, which for the pastime of eternity he doth himself contrive, enact, behold. 53. But if in vain, down on the stubborn floor, O earth, and up to heaven opening door, you gaze today while you are you. How then tomorrow when you shall be you no more? Oh, those are good. I'm going to have to read some more of these some other time. Next, I'm going to read a poem from, it looks like, John Vanier, Tears of Silence, a Meditation. And John Vanier is one of my favorite poets from yesterday's years, from probably 10, 15 years ago. And John Vanier kind of reads about social injustices, or writes about that, because he's sort of a founder of this Liarshe movement up in Canada, and there are Liarshe houses all over the United States where they take care of people who can't take care of themselves. And I believe that Jean Vanier is a Catholic monk. And here is a poem on page 20. And I think it's titled, I Am Afraid. I am afraid. Your haggard eyes, open wounds, black skin or white skin, alcoholic smell, addicted mind, I am afraid. Your brokenness reminds me of my own brokenness, your wounds of my own violence. I flee lest I recognize myself in you. My own wounds in yours, your misery strikes deep chords of fear within me. Fear of losing money, fear of losing time, fear of losing reputation, fear of losing liberty, fear above all of losing myself. Fear of the unknown, for misery is a world of the unknown, the terror of despair, your hands, your hands, your hands, your hands outstretched towards me. I am afraid to touch them, that they may drag me down, 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 down into some unknown brokenness within me. And maybe that's why so many people in this country lack empathy, is because they are afraid to look into themselves, to see themselves in that person they do not like. And it seems to me that so many people in America need to look inside themselves to see who they really are.